Hello everyone and welcome to EBIKE's channel. My name is Oleg. I'm your host today. We're going to do a review today on this beautiful electric bicycle by Hoverfly, and it's a Ourea model. They come in different colors, but I picked the yellow Lamborghini color, I would call. It's not just basic yellow, it has some sparkles on the sun. It's like metallic yellow color and very beautiful. I'll get closer so I can show you the frame and also the quality of frame. It's a steel frame, but it's very well welded, looks like. So the bike only cost $549. I'm going to have links in description, maybe some additional discount. So check link in description to see current price and also different colors if you don't like this one. I personally like this yellow color. It looks amazing. So what I'm going to do today, we'll do a review. So first I will go over specification on this bike. Then we're going to go for a ride, go do different tests, and later on I'll show you how to assemble it. So if you decide to buy this bike, I recommend to watch until end of this video so you know exactly how to assemble this bike. So let me show you how I will look on this bike, and I'm 5'11". So the sitting position is pretty good, but I feel for my height, 5'11", it's a little bit too low, so it's more like sport style. I will talk to you about this later on once I start to ride it. So it's a more like aggressive style because the handlebar low. I believe the handlebar about 29 inches from the ground. I'm gonna measure it again and will tell you exactly. But the seat is 32 inches from the ground can be, or up to 39 inches from the ground. So you can go somebody who low, who is 5'2" maybe, and somebody who is up to 6'2" can ride this bike. The only things I would recommend if you're a taller person, probably to use a razor to lift it up handlebar higher. It will be more comfortable position to ride, but you can decide once you get the bike if you get it, because there's enough cable to lift it up about 2 or 3 inches up. So that's pretty much easy adjustable. And I do have one of the video I'll post in the description how to replace it on another bike I did. It's very simple, only a few bolts to remove and replace it. So let's go over specification on this bike as well. So this bike, it's good for up to maximum 264 pounds, and the bike weight only 53.5 pounds. So it's not heavy, it's not light. It comes with 26 by 195 inches wide tires, which can be as a city or some off-road riding, like in 5 lanes, because it can be like a mountain bike as well, because it does come with a suspension front fork, and it works pretty good actually. Suspension for the price range you're gonna get, it comes with a locking mechanism on the right, and on the left you're gonna find preload adjustment. It's hardtail, as you can see, and you can see it's pretty solid. It's like Defender, just a little bit, but again, it's pretty solid bike. So let's get closer. So it comes with headlight, which is pretty bright, 4 lights inside. And here's the tires, nice texture on it. It can be a pressure, it's holding pressure up to 65 psi, minimum 40 by Chayang brand. And I notice a lot of bicycle right now come with the Chayang brand tires, and also slim tires. Quick release, which easy to remove that front wheel. It comes with a 160 millimeter disc brakes, which is mechanical by Payload. I saw this brakes a lot on other bicycles as well in budget category, which works pretty good. 160 millimeter, so it should be fine for this type of bicycle. It does have a reflector over here on the wheel on the front. And then let's get to the rear one. The rear one as well comes with a reflector right here, and it comes with 750 motor, which is looks like the slim motor, Shimano cassette, Shimano derailleur with a guard already pre-installed, and quick release of the motor right here. So if you need to change the tire, you can easily remove it quickly. As well, the battery is a 48 volt, and it's a 7.5 amp battery. It can be on and off with switch right here. The charging option right here, you just connect the charging port. Okay, so it's closed like this. You can charge the battery on the bike or off the bike. And the battery comes with two keys, easy to remove. You just unlock it and pull it up, and the controller located underneath of the battery, so everything efficient, and all the information listed right here, so they don't hide any the certification. And I believe it's UL, it has a UL certification as well. So this bike, it's really well made. Let me show you the frame as well. As you can see, the welding, it's very neat for a budget bicycle. Very good job. I don't know if you can see it on camera, the sparkling color, which really good. And over here you can see the welding. Everything looks good for this bike. And it's kickstand right here. And handlebar, it's 27 inches wide, which is good. Better maneuver. It's a bell right over here. Nice handles. It's made like feels like a rubber, but it's maybe mixture. It does not have display, so it's pretty much very basic bicycle, budget one. To turn it on, you just push this power button on. This one is headlight. You push and hold it for 5 seconds, it will be on. To turn it off, you push it and hold it the same way. This is a battery indication. It's all red, so once the battery starts to discharge, the dots will start to reduce. You can also check the battery status on the battery as well. There's a push button, you can check if you want to, but you can see on the display. Over here is the mode switch. You click on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it comes with 5 different modes, so it will increase the speed. And it does have a reflector for handlebar for the front, which I'm gonna remove most likely once I start to ride it. 7-speed Shimano shifter, and it's coming with thumb throttle on the right, same grip on the right. The bike does not come with tail light, so it's only have a reflector light right there. And it's time to go for a ride. So let's go and see how the bicycle actually performs on the street. Alright, so let's go test it out to see how the bike actually riding experience, how fast it is. I'm gonna test it with a 2 GPS, since there is no display on this bike. It's not a problem, so less display, it means you don't get distracted while you're riding much. But I'm gonna test it out today so you can see the speed with throttle only. So to change pedal assist level, you need to push this button over here to the top plus and use the thumb throttle, and let's go. And I'm gonna let the gas go and go to see how fast it can go. It says 20 miles an hour, so let's see. It's actually a very quick acceleration for this motor. Already 19 or 20, actually 21 was, and then now it's 19, 18, so it's about, based on the GPS on the right from Circle Plus, it's let's see again, I just realized it, it's about 19 and a half, but it hit 21, but then it fell down. This bike is not designed actually for only throttle, but it can easily go to 90 miles an hour with me on top, 215 pounds. And now I'm gonna go with pedaling, gears number 7, and let's go and see how fast I can go. 20 now, 21, 22, 23, 24, so about 24 miles an hour with pedaling, but I do push. Basically you get exercise, okay, and then I'll brake. 1, 2, 3, brake. Yeah, the brakes as always not the best, but for the speed you most likely gonna travel about 20 miles an hour. So to return back to the pedal assist level 1, you just keep pushing the same button. So there's only single button you push. You're going through all these pedal assist levels. This is kind of different. So I'm gonna switch to gear number 4, and actually let's see how fast. I don't even need to pedal much, just a little bit, to see how fast it will go on pedal assist level 1. So it's about 9 miles an hour, 10, kind of quick. So pedal assist level 2, about 11, level 3, 13, 14, so about 13 I would say, 14, yeah, it's about, let me go, and number 4, oh yeah, it's kicking, and I'm gonna stop here again. So it's a very quiet brakes, not squeaking, so the brakes are good, but they're mechanical. I'm not really big fan on faster bike, but for this type of bicycle it should be perfect brakes, easy maintenance, easy to work on it, easy to adjust. So let's go on number 4, pedal assist level 4, to see how fast. $17, $18, $19, so it's about 19 miles an hour. So it does go about 19 miles an hour on the pedal assist level 4, but about 24 miles an hour with pedaling. If you lighter person, you might get faster, I guess. And I didn't get ghost pedaling at all on this bike yet. So it's nice bicycle. As I would say city, like it's very similar to any like road bike, I would say, with the slimmer tires, and the motor very nice acceleration, quiet and nice. Go again testing this way, 23 miles an hour. On the website it says only 20, so I would say on throttle only you can get up to 20, but with pedaling you can get 24, 25 most likely. And let's go and see how easy to pedal it. So if I put on the, there is no light at all, so it means there is pedal assist 0, I guess, and you can pedal. I'm gonna go to pedal assist, actually gear number 4. And this bicycle, actually 5, it's even better. Real nice pedaling. So I may keep this bike for exercise, because this bike 30 miles an hour, easy pedaling. So if you're looking for bike to get exercise as well for $550 only, it's a great bicycle because it's very light compared to other, like and also easy to pedal with no power at all. Right now no power, no problem, 40 miles an hour, easy pedaling. And this probably the top speed you can go on the beach. Usually people go on the beach about 10 miles an hour. So again, one of the great bicycle I think I reviewed for under $600. It looks good. Also it comes with nice shock, working shock is good for this price range. It does not have display, which is not really a big deal. You can buy one of the Cycle Plus. I'm gonna link in description. It's only like 40-50 bucks, I think 50 bucks if you need. It does have a temperature outside, show me it's 82 Fahrenheit. And usually I take bicycle for uphill test on throttle only. I'm not sure if this bike, let me turn on the power. Let's see if I can hold the bike to see if it's worth to take it, because yeah, I don't think this bike will go in uphill on throttle only. You can probably easier to go in a hill and like in the mountains and ride this bike, but with pedaling. Without pedal It will not have a much power. It's only 500 watt and a slim motor, so the motor is not as powerful, which is, I think it says up to 750 peak power or 700. So it's a decent motor, but again, this is budget bicycle, really budget. And this free shipping also, so basically you only pay $549 plus tax most likely, and it's a good bike. If you like it, check link in description. You support my channel and you will enjoy this bike. Again, this is a budget bike, good for student, work, commuter, just going a city ride. The battery life, it should be, they say, like, I believe about 25 miles, they say, or 20 miles on pure electric, but I would assume about 15 miles, maybe a little bit more on pure electric, maybe 20, no more than 20, depending on the speed. But I can tell you, if you put it on pedal assist level 2 or 3 and pedal the bike, you'll get much more range out of this bike, because it's pedaling very nice on this bike. And not only that, you're gonna get some nice workout, and the position actually not bad. It's a more aggressive position, but once you start to ride it, it's actually pretty good. But again, you can adjust to buy and replace the stem if you want to, and to increase handlebar higher. But it's very stable on the road. It's good, better than any mini bike you may buy for this price. Also, you're gonna get better exercise. And that's how the bike looks from the side. Everything packed very neat. Over here is a box. We're gonna open up and see what is inside. So, user manual with all the information, large pedals, axle screw included, so it comes with quick release right here, and the tools right here. Let's see what they include in the tools. So some wrench tools and some Allen key to assemble the bike, and also the screwdriver, two-sided. And the charger is 1.5 amp charger, so it's not the largest one, so it might take about 5 hours on average to charge it. Over here that's also included. Let's see what is. Okay, so these are bottle holders, nice. And this one is actually, looks like a tool holders. Okay, some back, so we can put on the frame most likely. And it's include 2 fenders. So the first I'm gonna remove the zip tie. Once you remove the zip ties, all the packing materials, so I would start to installing the handlebar first. So you would move this stem to the front like this, okay, and remove these 4 bolts with the Allen key. I believe it's 4mm. So once you remove this bracket, you would attach the handlebar here, just like this. Just bring it up and reattach. You will see this gear shifter going to be on your right hand side, and then reattach the same bracket you just removed with the same bolts. Then next you would attach the wheel, so you would remove this fork protector from the fork. Also on the side you would remove from the brake protector, okay, plastic one. Then you would grab the wheel, okay, insert it, lift it up the fork and insert it. Make sure the brakes will go inside between the pads. Then you take this axle screw, you would remove one part, one spring and the nut from one side, insert it just like that. And on another side you would have a spring first going in with the smaller parts inside. Then you take this nut and tighten up with the hands. Okay. And once you tighten up, you would close this way. You will push it hard enough so you'll have some stamp on your hand. That's way you know it's tightened very well. If it's too loosened, then you tighten up more and close it. So once you attach the wheel, now you can tighten up the bolts, but you would need to remove this cap, tighten this bolt a little bit. First you align it with handlebar to make it straight, then you would retighten these two bolts on the side, and of course tighten these four bolts as well. And next I would attach the headlight right over here. You would remove this bolt, and you can also at the same time attach the fender if you want to. The smaller fenders will go to the front, the larger one will go on the back. So first you would attach the headlight because it's come with a kind of bolts. You just need to attach it by screwing in the fork. So once you attach this one, you can attach the fender. Okay, make sure you tighten it very well. You can also adjust direction. So once you attach it, then you get the fender and reattach it on the back with the bolts it's included and the washer like this. The rear fender, you would remove this bolt from the frame and reattach it with the same bolt and the washer. Okay. With 4mm Allen key. And you can bend it the way you want it. It's flexible a bit, and tighten up. Just like that. Next, you would attach these pedals. So you will check right to the right, left to the left. So right going to the right hand side, right over here. And you would use this wrench tool to tighten this up. And you do exactly the same thing on another side. And the last, you would just insert the seat post right here. It can go pretty high or low, so you would just adjust it and tighten up this latch. Okay. And the seat actually pretty soft. It's a sport seat, but it's pretty soft seat. So that's a bike already assembled. You need to put air pressure in the tires, adjust derailleur if you need it, brakes, tighten up all the bolts before you start to ride.